Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Iron Snow Condor 1 emergency radio that I picked up off of Amazon. So here's the box that it came in. It has a 20,000 milliamp hour battery that you can recharge with either the hand crank with the solar panel on the top, or you can plug it into a USB-C outlet and it'll charge. It has a built-in AM/FM radio with a NOAA weather radio, a really loud SOS alarm. It has flashing lights, like 120 decibels. A few different variations on using the flashlight. It has a regular headphone jack if you want to listen to that through your headphones. And it also is IXP3 waterproof. Included in the packaging is the radio, a USB-C charging cable, the parts for the handle, and of course the instruction booklet. Before using your radio, you want to make sure you remove the clear plastic film from both the solar panel and the front of the display for the radio. Moving on to the handle, it comes in 4 pieces. It includes the nylon strap, the 2 buckles, and then a little piece of survival gear that has a compass, a flint and steel fire starter, and a signaling whistle. Here's the flint and steel. It produces a really nice spark. Putting the handle together can be a little bit tricky. One end simply has the buckle by itself. On the other end, you want to thread the little piece of survival gear on first, just through one side of it. Then thread the buckle on, then thread the other end of the piece of survival gear, and you pull it really tight, and that'll give you a tail that's long enough to thread it through the radio. When installing the handle on the radio, you want to install the end with the little piece of survival gear first. And you simply thread it through the loop on the radio, slide it into the buckle, and then secure the buckle closed. The other side, you do the same thing. You slide the tag end through the loop on the radio, slide it through the buckle, and secure it. To activate the SOS function on the radio, you hold down the flashlight button for a few seconds, and that'll turn it on. And again, you hold it down for a few more seconds, it'll turn it off. As far as the different radio functions on the Condor 1, it has a metal telescopic antenna that swivels to adjust to pick up stations a little bit better. It comes with an AM, FM, and weather band radio selector. And the knob on the left is the on-off volume switch, and the knob on the right is for tuning the radio. It comes in really good. I use it quite a bit just to sit and listen to the radio and chill out. To cycle through the different options for the flashlight, you simply push the button on the top of the radio multiple times. Hit it once, it's the center beam. Twice, it's the outside tube. Third time, all of them come on. Fourth time, it shuts off. On the back of the Condor 1, you have the handle for the dynamo charging system. You simply turn that at a fairly good clip, and it will recharge the power bank inside of the radio. And you also have a small reading light on a micro switch, so when you open it, it turns on, and when you close it, it simply turns off. Behind this rubber flap on the rear, you'll find the headphone jack, a USB output for charging a device, and a USB-C that is both an input and an output. You can charge your battery bank with that USB-C, or you can charge a device with it. The final charging method for the Condor 1 is the built-in solar panel. To use that, you simply unhook one end of your handle to expose the solar panel to sunlight and leave it sit out and charge up. And then when you're done, you use the quick connect, reconnect the handle, and you can be on the move again. there are battery indicator lights right underneath the radio display. They stay on for about 30 seconds after you turn the radio on. As you can see, mine's at about 75%, and then the lights will end up going off. So those are the features of the Condor 1 emergency weather radio. I live in the Virgin Islands, where we have a very unreliable power grid and have power outages fairly frequently. And having the radio and the flashlights and the ability to charge multiple devices at one time, it's a great asset for us to have at our house. The whole family uses them. We have multiple weather radios, multiple setups like this, but this one has all the features, and it's the only one that I can charge multiple devices with. It's the only one that I have that has a USB-C output. Most of them have USB-C inputs to charge the batteries, but this has the output, which is great. I highly recommend you pick up one of these radios for yourself. They're great to have around the house. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop it in the comments. I highly recommend you pick up one of these radios for yourself. They're great to have around the house. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop it in the comments.